Welcome back to Sorare Assist. Today I'm going to be giving an update on my Sorare club, Sorare Assist FC. I'm going to be sharing my latest signings, some of my sales, my current strategy and also my current profit and loss figure. Before all that, if you're new to the channel then welcome. Please consider subscribing to the channel. If you do like this video, please smash that like button. Each month I'll be doing a monthly giveaway. For the month of March I'm giving away Rio Hatate. To enter, you need to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. At the end of the month, I'll pick a random video posted in March and random select a comment, and that person will win that month's card. So the more videos you comment on, the more entries you will have. I'll announce the winner right here at the end of the month, so stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, and for more free Sorare content, please check out sorareassist.com. You can also now become a member of this YouTube channel. More details hitting that join button below, or become a patron of Sorare Assist for weekly player scouting. And if you're not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up using the link below to get a free limited card and 13 common cards. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get stuck into today's update then. So these updates are going to be every month, and it's just going to be an update of my Sorare club, Sorare Assist FC. I'm going to be sharing my latest signings, profit and loss, sales, rewards, and my current strategy. Okay, so let's get straight stuck into it then. So first I'm going to start with my latest signings then. So as you can see, I have been buying some limited cards recently. Now there's two reasons for this really. One of them is I've just been picking up some limited cards that are going pretty cheap at the moment due to the end of the European leagues and some of those prices going down in those players. And the other reason I've bought some of these players now is because of the upcoming community update from Sorare. Now I have bought some more limiteds just in case that this update may include some potential more utility for the limited cards. So I did want to have some exposure to some more limited cards just in case that was the case. Now I've not got too carried away with some of these purchases though. I have been buying some players that are fairly cheap on the market at the moment, or quality players. One example, Steph Peters, I picked up for a measly £15. Also got Jesus Navas in there as well, Pau Gomez, people like that who are going for a very cheap price. Some other players I bought as well is just some international players, just for the end of this international window and also for some upcoming internationals as well, just to cure some of the boredom of those international breaks. I've also made some rare signings as well this month, because I did want to improve on my rare collection. So some of those signings included Sobolev of Spartak Moscow, who I'm hoping will get more game time next season. He is a good player when he is starting. He's not been favoured this season that much by the Spartak Moscow manager. But with everything that's going on in Ukraine and Russia and a lot of people suspending the contracts, hopefully Sobolev will get some more game time next season. I've also snapped up Maximilian Arnold, who looks really cheap to me for a guy who's only 27. Wolfsburg are potentially at risk of relegation, but I don't think that's going to happen. Even if it did, I would have thought Arnold would have the quality to potentially get a good transfer to another club. I've also signed a fantastic Christian Brulls, who was another one who looked really cheap to me. Fantastic SO5 scorer. He's only 33. I expect him to play another season because he does have a contract until the end of next season. I've also snapped up Ryan Hollinshead, who also looks very cheap to me. Recently come back into the Los Angeles team. It was obviously a new signing for them this season. I've also snapped up Pablo Rus, who's had a brilliant start to the season. I've probably paid quite a lot for this guy. He was a lot cheaper before the season started. But my plan with him is just to hold him until the summer when the European season ends, because I've only got one under-21 goalkeeper at the moment, and that is Bilal Bayezid. He's my only rare under-23 goalkeeper. So once the season ends in Turkey, I won't have an under-23 rare goalkeeper, so I'll probably then look to sell Pablo Rus, who hopefully, if he keeps up his good form, will be worth more than this by that time. I've also signed Lung as well as a potential backup to Bayezid, but I think Bayezid is potentially going to keep that place. It's unknown at the moment, so I'm listing Lung, who I picked up for 370, but I'm trying to sell him for a little bit more, just so that I don't lose any potential money there. I've also signed another copy of Kim Dong-hyun for the summer. Obviously, when the European leagues end, I'm going to have plenty of goalkeepers for the America and Asia leagues so that I can still put some lineups together. I thought it was looking very cheap at 753 when he's got a full season ahead of him. Only young as well at 24. I've also signed Vormer rare card as well that was looking very cheap, and also Mercier of Louvain. So that was the majority of my signings in the rare division this last month. I funded this from a lot of limited sales, which I will go on to now. So as you can see, I've sold quite a lot of players here. I've sold some young players here for quite a cheap price, but these players were not really playing. Whether they're going to get game time in the near future is anyone's guess really. So I've sold these, and that's obviously funded some other purchases of players that are actually playing now. So as you can see, I've sold quite a lot of players here. Depay I bought for one game week, then I sold him again for a bit of a profit. Fukumori I've sold, but I wish I didn't. I've actually bought him back since. I've also sold a copy of Wagner. A lot of my limited cards were sold last month actually, and I got quite a good bit of profit on a lot of these players. If any of you guys have seen my limited video update, you can see that I've made quite a good profit on my limited cards. But I sold a lot of these players at a very high price. Just as the American and Asia leagues were starting, I sold the majority of those players that I didn't really need. I also decided to sell a lot of the young players that I had who are not really getting into first team football at the minute, because it's anyone's guess if they're ever going to make the breakthrough to the first team, and I thought this money was better spent on players who are actually playing now and are going to be winning me rewards. Didn't want that money locked away in youth prospects that we don't really know are going to actually achieve first team football. Katabac was a good one though, these young players that I bought for £10 before the Austrian season resumed, and I managed to sell him for £100. That was fantastic. Little profit there on a youngster though. But yeah, as you can see, I've sold a lot of my limited cards in the last month. Majority of these players I didn't really need. I was a bit overexposed in the limiteds, and there was a lot of young prospects that I had in my gallery as well. I thought it was best to sell those and actually put the money into players that are playing now and are going to win me rewards. So speaking of rewards, let's move on to my rewards over the last month. So these are all my rewards since the beginning of March. So game week 250, I actually finished 68th in the Challenge Europe and won a Philip Mwen. He's one that I'm going to look to sell next season at the start of the next European season. So obviously that's when his price is going to be a lot more. Lucas Lever is one that I've already sold. I won him for finishing 566 in the All-Star Rare. And I also had a third place finish in the Limited Champion Europe Limited. I won Leroy Sané. Again, he's another one that I'm going to look to shift on when the new season is starting. I also won Adilson in the Champion Asia Limited, who I've already sold. I've already sold as well Robbie Di Hassi, that I won for finishing 612th in the Challenger Europe Limited. I've also won a Pablo Barrera for finishing 231st in the Champion America. But he's one that I'll probably just keep just as a backup for my forwards in the America division. He is starting, he's not the best of scorers, but he has got a capability of getting some decent scores. But he's just going to be primarily a backup option. I've also picked up Nicolas Galoyaldi as well. He's only 21 and he's only just starting to come into the Velez team, and his stats are really looking impressive as well. I won him by finishing 667th in the Under-23 Limited division. Manu Trigueros is another one that I'm going to look to sell at the start of next season. I won him by finishing 266 in the All-Star Rare. I also won Lucas Velabla of Argentina Juniors. Really good card this one. Got good stats as well. One that I'm going to potentially keep. I won him by finishing 512th in the All-Star Limited. I also won Jose Martinez in the Champion America Rare, finishing 56. This one I've actually sold on already, because obviously, as we know, the current American leagues are in play now. So I've sold him at a good time when the prices are a little more inflated. Another player that I won as well was Washington Caruso, only 22. He plays for Pumas. Not a guaranteed starter for them yet, but he is starting to show some good form. So I want him in the Champion America Limited for finishing 285th. And there's another one that I'm potentially just going to keep for now, just as a potential backup for my under-23 teams or my American teams. So some really good rewards there. I'm really happy with that. So let's move on to my current profit and loss. Now before I move on to that, I do want to note that this month I have managed to withdraw the last £900 from Sorare. So this means I'm playing now totally risk free. So I started this gallery in August 2020 with an initial investment of £1,800. Now I've withdrew all this money now. I withdrew the first amount of 900 around 6 months ago, and this month I've managed to withdraw the remaining £900. So my gallery now is basically all, in theory, profit. So let's have a look at my current gallery value, which of course is my current profit and loss figure. So as you can see, my current roster valuation is £30,821. I'm really happy with that. Really happy with that. As you can see, I've won 79 rewards. I've won 1.61 in ETH rewards in total. So total rewards current valuation is 6.84 ETH. Total rewards kept 14 of the 79, and total rewards kept current valuation is 2.13 Ethereum. So that is absolutely brilliant results there. Really pleased with that. As you can see, the club was founded in August 2020. So I'm really pleased with this outcome. So my current strategy is to pretty much sit and hold at the moment. I am looking to potentially improve on my rare collection, hopefully patch some more rare cards, and there's also a couple more limited cards that I'm after patching as well, mainly a couple of goalkeepers. But the only players I'm buying at the moment is the European cards because their seasons are coming to an end and their prices are obviously coming down. What we're buying in American cards at the moment for the foreseeable, because as we know their prices are pretty much near their peak at the moment, so I don't want to be buying them at the moment, and my American teams are already all set to play as well. And I've also got a pot of European players that I am going to look to sell when the new season starts. I've actually added them to one of my squads here, so I've just put a little squad together of players to sell. So these are all the players that I'm going to look to sell in the immediate or to near future. But really pleased with my overall month on Sorare. Won some good rewards. The rewards seem to be coming a bit more consistently now that a lot of leagues are back, like the American leagues and that sort of thing. Do seem to be getting consistent rewards, which is always good. Keeps the ETH balance ticking up, and also the rewards. By the time you guys watch this video, the community will know the outcome of the community update as well. This video was recorded on Monday the 28th, and obviously the community update is on the 29th of March. So hopefully it's some good news, and me buying those limited cards has been worth it. If not, I can always of course sell them or utilise them in some of my teams going forward. So yeah, really pleased with that outcome. Pretty pleased with my teams as well at the moment. Like I say, I am looking to improve some of my rare cards. I think I need to be concentrating on them a bit more. I have been a little bit waylaid by the limited cards, but I'm going to start concentrating more on my rare cards again, now that my limited card collections are all pretty much in place. Okay, that is all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you did like this video, please smash that like button. We'll have another video like this at the end of April. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. And don't forget, each month I'll be doing a monthly giveaway. For the month of March, I'm giving away Rio Tate. To enter, you need to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. At the end of the month, I'll pick a random video posted in March and random select a comment, and that person will win that month's Sorare card. I'll announce the winner right here on the channel, so make sure you stay tuned and ping that notification bell. You can also become a member of this YouTube channel now by clicking that join button below for more details, or become a patron of Sorare Assist for weekly player scouting. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, and for more free Sorare content, please check out SorareAssist.com. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, please use the link in the description below to get a free limited card and 30 incoming cards. And don't forget to pick up your free Ultimate Guide to Sorare ebook, links in the description below. Okay, thanks for watching, I'll see you again soon.